All right, guys, I am not sure if I'm picking up on worry or impatience or whatever it is here, but all of this minimal contact, I feel like it's starting to get to the connection between you and whoever this divine masculine is. Okay, talking and all of this talking that you guys have been doing, it's not the same as touching you. And somebody feels like they want to grow the bond with you in person. Now, I'm also picking up on vibes around you, divine feminines. Like, wherever you are, it's not as easy for you to move about. Like, I just feel the impatience coming from his part. So, I don't know what's stopping you or what's keeping you in place. I just feel like you're not fully available, divine feminines. I don't know. Okay, I do feel like some of you could work together, or some of you could, I don't know how it is you've met them, but it's like you've tried to keep this as a friendship, or you've tried to keep this at a distance, or just very casual between you two. But these texts or these phone calls have just gotten maybe more intimate over time. Lordy, 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 what did we get ourselves into, divine feminines? I'm definitely picking up on a connection that's sort of setting itself on fire little by little. It's like you two have maybe tried to stop talking to one another, tried to put this on a timeout, but the fact that you guys have each other's number or emails, it's like you try to keep it casual. But I'm getting this energy, especially from this divine feminine, that you weren't fully available when this whole thing started. It was just supposed to be a brief or casual interaction, and then it turns out maybe on that first conversation you guys ended up having like a lot of things in common. Okay, there might have been deception, like the temptation of deception, which is like, I can't do this, but at the same time, I mean, his energy is very fiery, very persuasive. Don't repress this. Don't let us miss this chance. Don't let us regret this. I feel like there's a lot of passion between you two, but it also feels very wrong, or it feels forbidden, especially on your part, divine feminine. You've tried to tippy toe around this all you can, but when you guys aren't together, you're feeling like your heart is more shifting to being in two places at once. And it feels like he's kind of putting on the pressure here, especially with the distance lately between you two. What else? What else is going on between you two? Somebody could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This could be you, divine feminines. Either way, one of you is very grounded, very stable. You could be just kind of representing the other's like sense of rock. This could be something too that you guys have in common with one another. That's why maybe you guys can't resist talking or keeping away from one another. Like, because I see two people where it's like you guys keep each other at a distance, or it's like you block each other or unblock each other. Or this masculine, whoever he is, he could be the earth sign here. He's always checking up on you. Like, he's always going to be that grounded force in your life that lets you know, I'm not going anywhere. Like, you need anything, you good? How's your old man? Yeah, your old man's good. All right. So that's the kind of vibe here that I'm picking up on between you two. And I'm seeing that this is like so heavily hidden between two people, but like he needs to touch you. Like, I'm seeing that he's starting to even feel possessive of you in a sense where, and he may not ever let you know this, but you can feel it from him energetically that he kind of huffs and puffs the more that you guys interact with one another. Like, he may feel like he's in control of this whole situation, but I feel like what's penetrating his heart space and making him do all of this huffing and puffing is like your tenderness when you guys do have these intimate conversations. Even though you guys are at a distance from one another, it's like the love that you end up pouring into him. And I see that you guys do tease each other quite a bit, but this is where it feels like he can't take it anymore. He needs to see you, or he needs to touch you, or just maybe even the thought of you being restricted from him in some kind of way makes him feel like his blood is starting to boil. At first, this seemed like something he could really keep at bay, keep at a distance, but again, those conversations between you two over the phone, like maybe exchanging intimate photographs, like that shit really takes things over the edge. You know what I mean? Like, a picture is worth so much, and I feel like he's held on to certain pictures of you over time, and like, I feel like this started off as really something casual, a friendship. Divine Feminines, this could be somebody that your spouse knows. I don't know why I'm being called to say that some of you might work in the military or your spouse may work in the military. I don't know what it is, but it's like this is like a protective force over you, or you guys might have met briefly, but it's like your souls instantly connected in a way where it's like, I've known you before, or it feels like we've known each other before. Instant attraction, but at the same time, you're quickly trying to erase that attraction because it doesn't make any sense, right? It almost feels awkward to feel this way about them because you're already spoken for in a sense. But your body is giving you that chemistry for a reason. That's why you feel turned on by their presence, or you might feel like your heart starts beating fast. It's because, yeah, all kinds of like different chemicals are being released in your brain all at once, like a hit of dopamine when they come into the room, and you might get their scent, you know? So I feel like, yeah, there's definitely a lot of passion here, and you guys have maybe spent, you know, at least the last 6 months or so bonding through longer and longer conversations, exchanging more and more intimate details. And, you know, it's like the more you do that, the more of these stormy events that you end up creating in the connection. Like even when you two may know the obvious reasons why you guys are pulling away from one another, why you guys might be jealous, like even though you might be spoken for, Divine Feminine, it's like this weird relationship with each other where it's like if you don't hear from him, you wonder what he's doing, even though you have no right to wonder because you might be spoken for in another situation. So it's like this weird situationship happening where you guys have this kind of thing going on, right? You're trying to hold it off as, you know, friends, something casual, something that you guys can keep under control. But how can you do that when you guys are exchanging so much energy, you know, with each other, right? I don't know what kind of separation here is going on between you two. So you have it twice coming up with the distance as well. Somebody is letting you know the more we go through these intimate conversations at a distance, the more I long for you in the physical, the more I want to touch you in the physical. So you guys better be careful. You guys better be careful what you're doing here because, yeah, we have a King of Wands here. Maybe Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, guys, take it how it resonates because I feel like this could be you as well, which is why the signs is coming out. But somebody is really, really, really passionate about you. Like, they really do care about you. And I feel like this started way before you guys even started bonding over the phone. It was just more of like an instant kind of recognition thing, which is why I told you guys you're going to regret this if you guys don't start communicating, or maybe he told himself you're going to regret it if you don't text her or reach out. Or and I really do feel like this started off as like I need to do a favor for buddy, like let me come and check on you, and like, are you good? Like he sent me here to collect something. He sent me here to fix the car. He sent me here to fix the roof. Whatever it was, it created some kind of instant serendipitous just spark or some kind of unexpected attraction and moment here between you two. And now it's like, what the hell are we doing with our lives? You know, what are we really doing? And you guys might have these conversations from time to time, but it's like, there we go with the devil energy. You're back in it again with the temptation. And whenever this card comes out, somebody could be a Capricorn. Whenever this card comes up, it tells me that you guys are definitely dealing with a lot of temptation, and it's hidden. And you guys keep trying to friend zone this and keep trying to keep it in a way where I'm just looking out for you, like you good. But at the end of the day, you guys are really wrestling around with a lot of deep feelings, heavy feelings. 1111, you might see that a lot, especially when you think about one another, or you might just see 1111 as a sign or a confirmation that, yeah, hell yeah, this is a damn deep connection between you two. And yeah, to all you fix up, keep talking, keep exchanging them pictures and thing, man. Yeah, you guys keep doing that, and it's growing the attraction more and more, so much to the point where it's going to happen. You guys won't be able to resist it. It's going to kind of seem like you go under this like hypnotic energy where it's like you do end up crossing that boundary, or you end up crossing that line. And once you do that, it's like the next thing you know, you want to see each other in the physical. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags and unrequited love. You guys keep trying to shut this down and pretend that it doesn't exist. Okay, it might go there, and then you guys try to avoid one another, and then it's like you're back into checking on one another. I feel like it's already gotten to the point where you guys have maybe crossed lines paid attention to the red flags in terms of we shouldn't even be talking to each other in this way. We shouldn't even be communicating. The red flags indicate that you guys have tried to keep this at a distance because you know that deception with the devil energy was involved in some way, shape, or form. Right? It's like, you know, you shouldn't be speaking. You know, you shouldn't be attracted to one another. You know, you shouldn't be just in communication, period, unless you're being honest with your circumstances. But he's protecting you, divine feminines, and I feel like you were trying to protect whatever it is you were protecting in terms of your stability, relationship. Again, I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just seeing what is going on behind closed doors here, right? Maybe even thinking that if we don't do this physically, at least we're not doing anything wrong. Well, he's not wanting to do this over the phone anymore, okay? And I'm also seeing it's safe for you to love. That feeling of just feeling really good in his presence, I do feel like that is slowly pulling you towards him, okay? Because you're not going to go to a place that you don't feel safe. You're not going to go, I'm getting just this vibe of him really calling you in energetically and sensually. It's like you guys have already done the deed through text message or through phone conversations. Like I said, a lot of, you know, initial passion, chemistry. You guys could not help it. But like I said, I feel like I called it here by saying that you guys thought that as long as you kept it talking over the phone and stuff like that, it wasn't the same as touching, right? Well, now, guess what? Now talking ain't the same as touching, literally, for somebody. And they're not going to stop. I feel like this divine masculine is ready to put the pressure on, and some kind of unexpected tower moment here is about to happen. Okay, separation energy, you guys being put at a distance with one another. I feel like something is about to explode. Release your ex. And that's why I was saying about putting on the pressure. Once you guys cross that line in the physical, just expect what to follow, eh? Just expect it. Because once you guys, you know, exchange that intimacy physically, bodily fluids, all of that stuff, yeah, it turns this journey up a notch or two, and you know, things end up shifting in a direction that you never thought it would, because the thing I'm getting is like your heart can't be in two places at once. Okay, many of you are really testing the waters here, and I feel like the universe is like, all right, to all you want to play, have your cake and eat it too type of vibe. Somebody's about to find out, okay? So many of you be very, very careful, especially when you have both of these energies together. And that's why I feel like if children are involved, you guys have been really tippy-toeing, forbidden, keeping this in secret, keeping this low-key. Okay, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. That's why, divine feminines, you've been trying to say, at least if we're talking, we're not doing anything wrong, right? But I feel like the universe has been peeking into what's happened in those late night conversations. And more so, even if you guys have been trying to watch your P's and Q's and cross your T's and dot your I's in those conversations, what happens in your mind, right? What happens in the shower when you guys are having your shower and thinking about each other, right? The universe sees everything. It hears your thoughts. Like, that's what I said. You guys were already making love to one another even before your meeting in the physical, right? Because energy doesn't lie. All right, so yeah, if you guys like these juicy types of reads, make sure you hit up those membership videos. I love having you guys there, and there's a beautiful library I've created with my own little tidbits from my own journey for you to enjoy. And if you guys would like a personal session, hit me up on Hipsy, all right? I love you guys. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one.